Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So ever since I've put out my stance cancel video not a while ago, was kind of successful. Some positive feedback from some of you, thank you so much. Now I also want to thank the Fury, a fellow JIN player, a content creator who was kind enough to share my video, so thank you so much, bro. So if you want to see some great stuff, especially if you're a JIN main, yeah, I couldn't recommend it more, definitely some worth watching stuff. So a great response to my video, and I was happily surprised. Some of you have been asking for a tutorial, so that's what we're gonna do here today. I'm gonna give you guys an insight of what I was doing in that video, so yeah, I'm gonna explain this the best way I can. Hopefully I'm able to make sense. So yeah, without further ado, let's just dive straight into it. Okay, so first of all, why do we want to do this technique? This is something that you can use to confuse, brain freeze your opponent, basically, as they wait for your 50-50 mix-up. It looks a bit like this. This is not something I was able to do overnight, it just developed that way over the years. It's all muscle memory. So don't be disappointed or discouraged if you don't make it first try. This is one of them things that comes with practice and time. I'm just throwing it out there. This technique has three main sequences. His ZEN stance, that's down 1 plus 2. Mental alertness, which is back 1. And the legendary wave dash. So what we're gonna do is basically combine each of his stances by cancelling them into the other, converting into wave dash for a 50-50 mix-up. So let's see how we can cancel each one of his stances first. Let's start by his ZEN stance, that's down 1 plus 2. You cancel that by holding down forward during the animation to go into crouch dash. Like so. So next we have his mental alertness stance, which is back 1. That's pretty easy to cancel, you just hold forward during the animation. An interesting thing about cancelling that stance is that after you cancel it, you suddenly have access to his forward moves. So for example, if I just press a forward 3, okay? I get a forward 3. Thanks to that dash he's doing, it considers it a forward, so I can basically do any forward move I want by just pressing only forward. So that's good to know. So what we have already covered is how each stance is being cancelled, right? So now that we know how each stance is being cancelled, let's get into the juicy part here. You cancel his ZEN stance by holding down forward to go into crouch dash, right? Now you have to cancel that crouch dash by holding back. Like so. So after cancelling that crouch dash by holding back, right? You go into mental alertness stance immediately. Like so. A quick tip for this would be, as you cancel the crouch dash with back, right? Don't let go of back and press 1. Like so. Now for the final step, you have to cancel that mental alertness stance with forward, as I've shown before, like so. Go into wave dash and repeat the process. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully some useful information. I hope this was in some way useful to you. Keep in mind though, this is not something you can abuse. You can't just keep whiffing like this in front of your opponent. You will get launched eventually, so don't get too comfortable with it. If you want to get an idea of when to use it, feel free to watch my video and get some ideas from there. Hopefully it will be helpful in the process. So thank you for listening to me. Have a great Christmas holidays. Take care.